Hey guys, I want to introduce you to my favorite new habit for 2025, gratitude journaling. This is my gratitude journal, made by Brian Devotional, and I absolutely love it. Um, it starts with, a little reflection about 2024. You can see here, like, says, looking back at 2024, asking you to think back, how did, God come through for you last year? 3 ways God blessed you. Can you think of a moment where God answered a prayer in an unexpected way? Just encouraging you to sit still and think of all the ways that God has been faithful. I love the daily gratitude prompt as well. I love to feel this at the end of my day, sitting on my bed, the last thing I do before I shut down for the night. I like that it's asking me about my scripture for the day, because ideally I read it in the morning. So this kind of subtle reminder to keep meditating and to keep the word at the back of my mind as I go through the day. So I kind of write down my scripture for the day there, things I'm thankful for that day, what my favorite moment for the day was, and what I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I kind of end it up with a little prayer at the end there. I also love the quarterly reflection. So at the end of every quarter, you get a prompt to reflect on, the last 3 months pretty much. This is how God showed his faithfulness to me. You get to write that down, the prayers that God answered, the blessings that you did not expect, because God is amazing at doing things even before we ask. One area I'm trusting God for next, just encouraging you to think about growth and, writing a prayer to God, thanking him for his blessings in the last quarter. Like I said, I love the daily gratitude. I love that the habit is encouraging me to slow down at the end of my day and kind of think about what I am thankful for. And I'm finding that as I'm thinking more about gratitude and, counting my blessings and, being very intentional about thanking God for those blessings, I find that I'm more joyful. I find that I'm more peaceful. I'm not nearly as stressed as I almost always was before I got into this habit. So get on this, sis, get into gratitude journaling. Don't think that because it's April, it's too late to start. It's never too late to start. And the link is in bio. You can get this from Brand Devotional. I'll put the link in the comments.